Welcome to Pets Aplenty. Today we're rolling into the world of one of the most iconic dogs ever to sniff the earth, the Basset Hound. You know the one, long ears, droopy eyes, and a body so low to the ground it looks like gravity just decided to hug them a little tighter. Stick around because by the end of this video you might find yourself wanting a Basset Hound to join your couch, and maybe your snack stash.
History.
Let's travel back to France, where our story begins. The Basset Hound's ancestors were bred by French monks, who wanted a dog that could hunt small game like rabbits and hares. But on foot, these hunters weren't chasing prey on horseback, so they needed a slower dog that could keep pace and follow a scent trail with relentless precision. Enter the Basset Hound. Bass, meaning low in French, and set, meaning stature. Basically, their name translates to low dog, which, let's be honest, suits them perfectly. Eventually, the breed caught the eye of English breeders, who refined it by crossing the French Basset with the Bloodhound. The result was a master sniffer with short legs, a deep chest, and those iconic soulful eyes. By the late 1800s, the Basset Hound had strutted its way into dog shows. Slowly, of course, and into the hearts of dog lovers around the world. And in case you didn't know, the Basset Hound's nose is second only to the Bloodhound's in tracking ability. If there's a treat under the couch, trust me, this dog will find it. Back in the 1950s, the Hush Puppies shoe brand chose the Basset Hound as its official mascot. The reason? The breed perfectly embodied the brand's message. Comfortable, laid back, and charmingly unpretentious. Those soft, floppy ears and easygoing expressions mirrored the shoe's relaxed style. The campaign was a huge hit. So much that people began affectionately calling Hush Puppies shoes simply Bassets.
Appearance.
If dogs had a most recognizable contest, the Basset Hound would win without even standing up. Their short, stocky body rides low to the ground on stubby, powerful legs. They usually weigh between 40 and 65 pounds, which is quite a bit for a dog barely over a foot tall. It's like they were designed by a committee that couldn't decide between a small dog and a big one. So they made both. Their long, velvety ears aren't just for show. They actually help trap scent particles and waft them toward the nose, enhancing their ability to track. Those droopy eyes and wrinkled faces give them a perpetually sad expression, which is part of their charm, and probably why they get away with so much mischief. Their coat is short, dense, and waterproof, usually in the classic tricolor pattern of black, tan, and white, though other color combinations exist.
Temperament.
When it comes to personality, the Basset Hound is a mix of comedy, loyalty, and sheer stubbornness. They're affectionate family dogs who adore being around people, but don't expect them to move quickly when you call. They hear you. They just prefer to finish whatever they're doing first, even if that's absolutely nothing. Despite their lazy reputation, they're actually very alert and intelligent. Their stubborn streak comes from their working roots. When you're bred to follow a scent for miles, you don't give up easily. That determination means they might ignore your come here command if they smell something interesting, which could be anything from a squirrel to last week's pizza. If you're loving this charming combination of droopy ears and dramatic personality, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe to Pets Aplenty, because we've got plenty more quirky, lovable breeds coming your way.
Socialization.
Basset Hounds are incredibly social dogs. They thrive on companionship and hate being left alone for too long. Leave them by themselves all day, and you might return home to a soundtrack of mournful howls and a slightly rearranged living room. They do best in homes where someone is around most of the time, or where they have another pet for company. They generally get along with other dogs, especially other hounds, and can even live peacefully with cats if raised together. Because of their calm nature, they're great with kids too.
Grooming.
When it comes to grooming, the Basset Hound's short coat makes life relatively easy. But here's the catch. Those long ears and wrinkles need extra care. Clean their ears regularly to prevent infections, because those floppy masterpieces can trap moisture and debris. Their facial wrinkles can also collect dirt and drool, so a quick daily wipe helps keep them fresh. Oh, and speaking of drool, yes, there will be drool, sometimes a lot. A towel near the couch isn't a bad investment. Trim their nails regularly and keep an eye on their weight. Their low bodies and heavy frames can put strain on their joints. Keep them clean, healthy, and slightly pampered, and you'll have a hound that turns heads wherever it waddles.
Exercise.
Despite their sleepy vibe, Basset Hounds do need daily exercise. Just not a marathon. 2 short walks and a little playtime will do. They were bred to follow scents, not sprint marathons, so they enjoy long, leisurely sniffing adventures more than high-speed chases. Just don't let them off-leash in open areas. Once they catch an interesting scent, they'll follow it like a detective on a mission. And come back might not be in their vocabulary until they're satisfied.
Training.
Training a Basset Hound requires patience, humor, and a few snacks. Actually, a lot of snacks. They're smart, but famously stubborn. You're not just giving commands, you're negotiating terms with a lawyer in dog form. Positive reinforcement works best, especially with tasty treats. Harsh methods won't get you anywhere. They'll just give you the side eye and walk away. Keep training sessions short, upbeat, and full of rewards. They're also surprisingly sensitive dogs, so encouragement goes a long way.
Nutrition.
The Basset Hound's love affair with food is legendary. Their pleading eyes are weapons of mass persuasion, but because they're prone to obesity, portion control is vital. A high-quality dog food rich in lean protein, healthy fats, and fiber works best. Feed them measured portions rather than free feeding, and limit the treats, even if it feels like a crime to say no to that face. Avoid feeding them immediately before or after exercise to reduce the risk of blow, a condition that can affect deep-chested breeds like Bassets.
Health.
Basset Hounds typically live between 10 and 12 years, but like many purebreds, they have a few health concerns. Their long backs and short legs make them prone to joint and spinal problems, so avoid letting them jump from high places. Ear infections, hip dysplasia, and eye conditions like glaucoma can also occur. Regular vet visits and a balanced lifestyle go a long way in preventing major issues. Here's a fun bit of trivia. The Basset Hound's sense of smell is so powerful that they have around 220 million scent receptors. Humans only have about 5 million. That means a Basset can track a scent over miles, even days old. Basically, your leftovers never stood a chance. And that's the Basset Hound, the slow-moving, long-eared, big-hearted detective of the dog world. Whether they're snoring beside you or sniffing out invisible mysteries in the backyard, life with a Basset is always better, and definitely never boring. If you enjoyed learning about this lowrider legend, hit that subscribe button and give us a like, and tell us in the comments, do you have a Basset Hound, or is there another breed you'd love us to feature next? This has been Pets Aplenty, where every dog has its day, and today it belonged to the unforgettable Basset Hound.